Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja, your source for free educational content that's both engaging and thought-provoking. Join us on this journey to explore the fascinating world of philosophy, where we invite you to think critically and expand your understanding of different ideas. Don't forget to subscribe and be part of our growing community of curious minds. Today, we're diving into a unique philosophical movement known as Cynicism. Cynicism encourages us to live according to nature, rejecting unnecessary possessions, and questioning the values and conventions of society. Imagine a way of life stripped of materialism and societal pressures, where happiness is found in simplicity and self-sufficiency. This lesson is thoroughly engaging, covering the origins of cynicism and notable figures such as Antisthenes and Diogenes. Antisthenes, a student of Socrates, laid the groundwork for cynicism around 400 BCE. Teaching that virtue and self-examination were essential for a fulfilling life. The most infamous cynic, however, was Diogenes of Sinope. Known for his extreme lifestyle and sharp wit, Diogenes became the embodiment of cynic philosophy. He famously lived in a jar, believed that possessions created artificial desires, and even ate in public to defy social norms. Cynicism emerged in the Hellenistic period, during a time when Greek culture was thriving, but ideas of excess and superficiality were also gaining ground. Cynics like Antisthenes and Diogenes made it their mission to challenge societal values, advocating for a return to simplicity and authenticity. They believed that by living minimally, humans could reconnect with their natural selves, free from the corrupting influence of civilization. One of the most well-known concepts from Cynicism is cosmopolitanism. The Cynics were the first philosophers to identify as citizens of the world, rejecting the idea of loyalty to a particular city-state. Instead, they emphasized our shared humanity, suggesting that all individuals belong to a global community. By viewing themselves as part of a larger whole, they critiqued nationalism and local loyalties, which they saw as divisive constructs. Moreover, cynicism posits that true happiness comes not from external sources but from inner virtue and strength of character. This idea resonates strongly in our current consumerist society. Cynicism critiques the artificial needs created by civilization, which often lead to unhappiness. The challenges posed by wealth, fame, and status tend to distract from what truly matters: character and ethical living. Cynics lived according to a strict set of principles, often referred to as their guiding virtues. Among these virtues are self-sufficiency, virtue itself, simplicity, courage, truthfulness, shamelessness, and strength of character. Self-sufficiency represents independence from social approval, while virtue signifies that true goodness comes from excellence of character. They prioritized a simple lifestyle, eating natural foods, owning only essential items, and enduring physical hardships to demonstrate their resolve. This radical lifestyle teaches us about the distinction between our needs and desires. It reflects a shift away from societal pressures that often dictate happiness through consumerism and status symbols. Cynics did not naively believe that society should be destroyed but aimed to live as examples, demonstrating a different way to exist. They openly criticized social conventions, pointing out the hypocrisy they perceived. Key to their critique was the recognition of artificial needs that society creates, leading to discontent and alienation. Even though they come across as radical critics, cynics wanted to encourage a shift towards authenticity and honesty in human relationships. Moving on, let's explore the vital concept of cosmopolitanism. The cynics believed in universal belonging, which goes beyond traditional national or local attachments. Diogenes, when asked where he came from, famously replied, "I am a citizen of the world." This assertion was quite shocking at the time and remains a profound statement relevant today, urging us to appreciate our shared humanity rather than be bound by the arbitrary divisions of nationality or location. Another significant aspect of cynic philosophy is the distinct virtues it champions. Self-sufficiency is critical, along with a focus on virtue, simplicity, and courageous living. They prioritize truthfulness, rejecting falsehoods and pretenses that often come with societal expectations. By embracing shamelessness, they disregarded societal taboos about natural behaviors, emphasizing the importance of living authentically. The teachings of Cynicism had lasting impacts, shaping later philosophical movements, notably Stoicism. While Stoicism shares many ideals with Cynicism, it is less extreme in its rejection of possessions and societal engagement. Stoics accepted the presence of external goods as preferred indifference and believed in engaging constructively with society. In contrast, Cynics often withdrew or acted as radical critics. Despite these differences, both philosophies highlight virtue as central to a meaningful life. As we trace the evolution of Cynicism through history, we encounter influential figures such as Crates of Thebes, Hipparchia of Maroneia, and Menippus of Gadara. Crates, a student of Diogenes, exemplified how one could live the life of a cynic with kindness, giving away his wealth yet embodying the ideals of simplicity. Hipparchia, a trailblazer among women philosophers, refused societal conventions and lived her life as a cynic alongside Crates. Their stories endure as testimony to Cynicism's depth and vibrancy through time, influencing innumerable thinkers. The legacy of Cynicism is far-reaching. It directly influenced Stoicism, spurred early Christian asceticism, inspired Renaissance humanism, and has made its mark on modern counterculture movements, all longing for simplicity and authenticity in a cluttered world. Cynicism also offers a valuable lens to critique contemporary issues like rampant consumerism and social media culture, drawing attention to the often superficial pursuits of status and approval. In today's context, Cynicism encourages us to question societal norms and offers principles that resonate with modern ideals. Movements advocating for minimalism, authenticity in living, and environmental sustainability owe a debt to cynic ideals. While the term cynic has evolved to imply skepticism about human motives today, it's essential to recognize that the original cynics were idealists believing in the potential for virtue. This stands as a reminder for us all to seek a path towards authenticity. In summary, Cynicism offers us profound insights into living simply and meaningfully against the backdrop of societal pressures. Emphasizing self-sufficiency, authenticity, and the critique of fabricated desires, Cynicism invites us to reflect on our values and the world around us. Whether through its critique of consumerism or its advocacy for a cosmopolitan understanding of our shared humanity, Cynicism remains relevant today. We can learn much from these historical figures and their challenges to conventions, encouraging us to foster authentic existence. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Cynicism and the philosophy of simplicity. We hope you found this episode enlightening and thought-provoking. Don't forget to subscribe for more engaging discussions on philosophy and critical thinking. Let's continue questioning and seeking knowledge together.